Request push and start Foxtrot 36 with your 738.
With your 738, set squawk 4610. Push and start is approved. Orange line. Correction on blue line, please.
Set squawk 4610 and push up through blue line with 738.
Hello, testing, 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 testing. Hello, testing, testing. Okay. A little bit late today, folks. And we can stop the countdown now. And we are doing a, oh, hang on a second. Hope you guys all doing well. We are doing a flight today from
And with 738 is ready for taxi.
Vienna to Gothenburg in Sweden. And it is a Gothenburg.
With 738, taxi via Echo to holding point runway 34.
Taxi runway 134 via Echo with 738.
Goteborg, Goteborg Monday's VATSIM event. So, like I said, we're running a little bit late. We still need to get our clearance. So hang in there. It's about a 1.5 hour, a little bit more than a 1.5 hour flight today. So stand by as we try to get stuff going. Okay, first we'll start with clearance. So we are red nose 838, stand Delta 22, information something, type max 8. Let's have a look at the information Information whiskey. Okay, information whiskey and QNH 1017. Wind Tower, good evening. Red Nose 838 and stand Delta 22 type 737 MAX 8 with information whiskey requesting clearance as filed to Goteborg.
Red Nose 838, Wind Tower, hello. Information is whiskey. You cleared via Lanux 6 Delta departure runway 34, climb 5,000 feet, squawk 4601.
Okay, cleared via the Lanux 6 Delta departure, runway 34, 5,000 feet initially, squawk 4601, Red Nose 838.
Correct.
Okay, change of runway. Let's do it on our iPad first. So, flight departure is going to be runway. Hang on. Runway 34. Speaking as taxi all that way. Okay, runway 34. And it's going to be a Lanux 6 Delta. Okay, let's do it in our FMC as well. So,
with a 738, are you ready?
runway 34.
Confirm for departure with 738.
Lanux 6 Delta.
Excellent.
Execute. And
Please stand by for a moment,
check.
with 738.
See how that looks in the plan view. Looks pretty good. I think we've got so many waypoints. I think the en route controllers are going to give us a different, give us a lot of directs. Okay, that looks pretty good to me.
And with 738 is ready for departure.
With a 738, 320 degrees 7 knots, runway 34, cleared for takeoff, expedite.
So we're gonna do our
Clear for takeoff 34, expediting now with 738.
departure calculations again
to establish ILS 34.
for change of
5642,
runway.
hello, 320 degrees 7 knots, one departure ahead.
34, and let's get our conditions again. And same weights, let's recalculate. Okay, takeoff is still going to be a double D rate. Assume temperature 31, there's 1 degree less. And takeoff speeds 143.
5642, 320 degrees 7 knots, runway 34, clear to land, indicate Bravo 4.
143
Clear to land,
and
runway
148.
34, 5642.
Oh, he's doing single
With a 738, contact
single
radar 134,
runway
675,
operation.
goodbye.
134, 675, bye-bye, with 738.
4601 is set. Climb initially 5,000. Okay, the runway heading is changed because we have a runway change.
Hello, Beaufort 112, 7 miles, 34.
339.
LOW 112 Tower, hello, 320 degrees at 7 knots, your number 2.
Number 2.
339. Three 39 set. Okay, so we just need to okay, our doors are closed. Let's retract the jetways.
Traffic.
Okay, they're being retracted. And let's power up our APU. And while that's going on, we can start up the smart cars. Flying on VATSIM. Yeah, we're late. I postponed the flight by another
5642, gate Foxtrot 27 via Lima.
another 15 minutes and I'm late again. All right, so we're just waiting for power up here. The APU.
LOW 112, 320 degrees 7 knots, runway 34, clear to land, vacate Bravo 4.
Clear to land, vacating Bravo 4, 112.
Okay, APU on the bus. We'll start the 2-minute clock. Okay, so power is available. We're just waiting to turn the bleed air on. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Sounds like the audio is working fine. Temperature is above freezing, but they probably won't let me start my engines until I mean push back and parked. Let's see what happens. $40 seconds to go. And what else do we have to do before start checklist? The fuel is the
LOW
correct
112, stand Bravo 904 via Lima.
Bravo
passenger signs
904 via
on,
Lima.
windows
112.
locked, MCP is set, takeoff speeds are set, CDU pre-flight completed, trim has been set as required, taxi will be to runway 34 as directed. We'll probably go on Lima, Lima, and probably Echo all the way down to holding point Bravo 1-2. Let's just see what they say. So other than that, anti-collision is on. So we're ready for pushback. So okay, so the clock is good. Let's put the APU bleed on, dual bleed is on. And let's disconnect. We'll do packs off. And we're going to remove the ground power. So let's do it again. Okay. Tower red nose 838 is ready to push and start.
Red nose 838, push and start is approved.
Push and start is approved, red nose 838. Okay, so we're going to push back facing right. Okay, doors all closed. Everything looks good. Let's do it. A little bit late. No, we don't need the icing.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed and brake set.
Tower Austrian 5642, our gate is blocked by the parking aircraft in the next gate.
On my screen, Foxtrot 27 is not blocked, but if you wish, you can take another gate of your choice.
We will take Foxtrot 11.
Oh, roger. Pushback facing right. Oh, who's that guy?
Departure check completed, bypass pin inserted.
Hey Patrick, how are you? Can you explain how this differs from a traditional P3 add-on? Systems are by one dev and the external flight model by another? Yeah.
Locking gear.
Hang on, let me do my pushback.
Tower radio check, Austrian 271.
Nose is gonna be right.
with you 5.
Tower, hello, Austrian 271, stand Foxtrot 50,
release spark brakes.
to Larnaca with information, whiskey please.
Due to icing conditions,
271, whiskey correct, you cleared Larnaca, Arctic 1
1822.
Charlie departure, runway 29er, climb 5,000 feet, squawk 1522.
Yeah, something like this is possible in Microsoft Flight Sim. There's basically two main softwares that run sims like
Clear
this.
to Larnaca with
The one I'm using is called Sim Avionics. The other one that's more popular is called ProSim.
271, squawk 1522.
And ProSim works with more different types of software. So, you know, it works with Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. I'm sure it works with 2024 as well.
Report ready for taxi.
I would suggest that you look at a manufacturer called Sysmo. I know Sysmo can work with ProSim. And I know that components of Flight Deck work with ProSim. But I chose to use Sim Avionics because they have a tight relationship with Flight Deck Solutions, who built most of the components I have. So, yeah, it is different. You can't use, it's not a hotkey connection. It's a lot of mumbo-jumbo coding behind in the actual Sim Avionics software that ties into P3D. So it's all networked with a network hub. But you can't use keystroke commands like you have in either P3D or Microsoft Flight Sim.
parking brake. Unlocking gear.
But yeah, I would recommend thinking about ProSim. You know, this software is about, I don't know, maybe $1,600, $1,700 for ProSim, and there's an annual license fee as well.
Tow truck disconnected.
So it's
bypass pin removed.
not inexpensive.
Left is clear, right is clear.
All right. We're gonna start up engine number 2. If there's any follow-up questions, you know, feel free to ask. Happy to entertain your questions. Okay, motoring.
Trap Alpha 112, we're shut down. Thanks for the service.
Goodbye.
Clear to start engine.
Roger, thank you. Motoring 21%. N2 rising, 25% fuel flow on. The only thing is that, and then how does the flight model and external model work? Yeah, some of it is tied, some of it can be handled by the sim avionics software, some of it is bound by the constraints of the sim software, so P3D or Microsoft 2020 or Microsoft 2024. Now, my developer of the sim avionics software said that they don't support Microsoft 2020 because the P3D way of handling flight characteristics is better than 2020. Now, 2024, I haven't approached them about that. They may be leapfrogging to 2024. I don't know. I have to follow up with them, ask them what their roadmap is again. But yeah. Yeah, so it's kind of cool. Okay, engine number 2 started, engine number 1 started. The sound, yeah, the sound, so there's what Sim Avionics has a server software, and the server then controls modules, and one of the modules is the sound module, and you can control. You can put all the sound in one machine or all the sound in another machine, or both. You can have sound coming out of 2 machines. Like I've got split sound. One of the sounds controls only bass, and that's for I've got something, what's it called, a thunder something. So it creates vibrations. Free flow on. And so I have that. I have 2 software modules running, one on each machine. And so far, all the sound that I have, including the PA announcements, are all coming from Sim Avionics. All right, N2 39%. Okay, so let's have a look while that's spooling up. I'm probably going to go out exit 9, knowing that they don't have the exits indicated on the normal chart. Okay. All right, 2 good engine starts. Engine 2 on the bus, engine 1 on the bus. We'll put the packs back on, and we can now turn APU bleed off and turn the APU off. Complete outflows. Right. Off. We don't need the center tanks on. Turn the taxi light on. Probe heat's on. Electrics on. I think we'll just go ahead and put the anti-ice on now. And start switches to continuous. Landing altitude. 3. 478. Okay, closest is 500. Okay, so flaps 5. And check of the controls. Full right, centered, full left, centered. Yeah, I mean, you can kind of see it when you look at how aircraft behave. I'm surprised, you know, the modeling is supposed to be. Okay, let's minimize that. And we'll throw it on the other side. The modeling is supposed to be more accurate, more points, you know, like P3D, I think there's a single point. And yet in Microsoft 2020 it's supposed to be like 1,000. But it's still a little bit wobbly, and even 2024 is wobbly when you're coming in for a landing. And okay, I think so. You're gonna go down. Okay, let's just say we're ready to go. Before taxi checklist, generators are on, probe heat is on, anti-ice is on, isolation valves are on auto, engine start switches on continuous, recall. I've got anti-ice on, but I mean to have it on. Auto brakes, RTO, engine start levers idle to 10, flight controls checked, and ground equipment is clear. Yeah. Yeah, we have to wait and see about 2024. Okay.
Wind Tower, 271, request taxi to runway 29, please.
271, taxi via Whiskey and Mike, calling point runway 29.
Taxi via Whiskey and Mike to runway 29, 271.
Wow, he gets 29er. Okay, let's do it. Wind Tower, Red Nose 838 is ready for taxi, runway 34.
Red Nose 838, taxi via Mike and Echo, holding point runway 34.
Okay, Mike and Echo to holding point runway 34, Red Nose 838. Okay, no exits. Mike.
Follow UPS 011, heavy request clearance
Roger.
to Köln.
Okay.
Ground UPS 011, information is Whiskey to Köln, medics from Charlie
Parking brakes
departure,
off.
climb 5,000 feet, squawk 1,000.
Let's go. So it's Mike and Echo.
Info Whiskey on board, Schwerke to Köln, medics from Charlie, initially 5,000 for 1,000, UPS 011.
Correct.
Tower, good evening, Austrian 73, localizer 34.
Austrian 73, hello, 320 degrees 7 knots, runway 34, clear to land.
34, clear to land, Austrian 73.
All looks clear.
Austrian 908 Alpha requesting clearance to Dresden.
Are you flying today, Patrick?
To Dresden, Lanuk 6 Delta departure, runway 34, climb 5,000 feet, squawk 1,000.
Looks like it's snowing here.
Climb 5,000 feet, Lanux.
Snow on the taxiway.
Austrian 908 Alpha, information is Whiskey, you're cleared to Dresden via Lanux 6 Delta departure, runway 34, climb 5,000 feet, squawk 1,000. clear to Dresden via Landung 6 Delta departure, runway 34, squawk 1000, climb 5000 feet. And it's also correct.
UPS 011, request push.
UPS 011, push and start approved, facing east.
Push and start approved, facing east, 011.
From 271, 320 degrees 7 knots, runway 29, cleared for takeoff.
Mike and Echo.
Austin 271, clear for takeoff. Target Scott, Austin 30 Kilo, LS 34.
30 Kilo, hello, 320 degrees 7 knots, number 2.
Traffic.
Tower, Austin 30 Kilo.
So 30 Kilo, hello, 320 degrees 7 knots, continue.
Ja, servus, habe ich schon gehört, dankeschön. Ist gerade Training bei Approach?
Ja.
Alles klar, danke.
Australian 7334, located Bravo 7.
So 30 Kilo, 320 degrees 7 knots, runway 34, clear to land, vacate Bravo 4.
Clear to land 34, Bravo 4, Roger, Austin 30 Kilo.
Austrian 73, gate Foxtrot 09 via Delta and Lima.
Not this other quick one. It's the one after that.
Gate. Foxtrot 09 Delta and Lima, Austrian 73.
This one. Echo.
Then 30 Kilo going around.
30 Kilo, Roger.
Good evening, Vienna Tower, American 407, requesting IFR clearance to Budapest.
American 407, hello, stand by for the clearance, I'll call you back shortly.
There's Austrian Airlines coming the other way. And the other aircraft went around. Whoops.
30 Kilo, continue on runway, heading climb 5,000 feet.
Runway heading 5000, Austin 30 Kilo.
From 30 Kilo, report the reason for the go-arounds to radar 134675.
Mache ich 134675, Austin 30 Kilo, tschüss.
Austrian 271, contact radar 134675, goodbye. Austin 98 Alpha,
Okay, let's get set up.
271, contact 134675.
Contact 134675, Austin 271, danke, tschüss.
Before takeoff checklist, flaps are set and trim is
Austrian
set.
98 Alpha, request push and start.
Before takeoff checklist completed.
Austrian 98 Alpha, stand by, I'll call you back. American 407.
American 407, will be on timer.
Very cool.
American 407, check information X-ray, you're clear to Budapest.
Hope you have a good flight.
Stein 3 Charlie departure, runway 29, climb
JFK to
5,000 feet,
Boston.
squawk 1000.
Cleared for Budapest,
Oh, okay.
Charlie.
That's Evan. Okay. Patrick going from,
runway
what is that,
squawk 1000,
Philip,
American 407.
Honolulu to
Correct.
Seattle? Awesome. On the iFly, excellent. Awesome.
Fitness 838, report ready.
Roger, we are ready for departure, but still on taxiway Echo.
Fitness 838, 320 degrees 7 knots, runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 34, red nose, 838.
Austrian 73, confirm Foxtrot 09 for Austrian 73.
To destination Düsseldorf.
Explain, awesome.
Together 2 stations.
That's a good platform.
Austrian 73, gate Foxtrot 09 via taxi lane 35, please.
Taxi lane 35, Foxtrot 09, Austrian
We're
73.
gonna put our departure.
Eurowings 90753, hello, information is now X-ray, you cleared to destination Düsseldorf, Route 1 Delta departure runway 34, climb 5,000 feet, squawk 1000.
Eurowings 9753, information X-ray is received. We are cleared to Düsseldorf via Route 1 Charlie departure, runway 34, initial altitude 5,000 feet, squawk 1000.
Got
Eurowings
NPIs on.
9753.
Eurowings 9753, just to
We
confirm,
might have said that we
Route 1
wouldn't have
Delta
NDIs
out of
on.
runway 34.
Route 1 Delta, runway 34, Eurowings 9753.
Just in case, I guess we'll turn the
Correct.
NTIs off for the takeoff.
GPS 011, taxi via Mike, holding point runway 29er.
Taxi by Mike, holding point runway 29er, GPS 011.
Okay, forward pressure on the controls. Throttle up to 40%. Wow, look at all that snow crossing the path here. Stabilize, Toga.
Guitar Sebastian 377 Mike, information X-ray correct, clearance to Amsterdam.
For 377 Mike, X-ray correct to Amsterdam, Route 1 Delta departure runway 34, climb 5,000 feet, squawk 1000.
Release forward pressure.
Clear to Amsterdam via Route 1 Delta departure, initial 5,000, squawk 1000, Austrian 377 Mike.
Correct.
Rotate.
Good evening, Vienna Tower, Speedbird 686.
Positive bring, Kira.
Band 1, request time for clearance to Budapest.
Flaps 1.
Speedbird 686, Tower, hello, I call you back shortly. Austrian 908 Alpha, push and start is approved, facing east.
Austrian 908 Alpha, push and start.
Command 8.
Speedbird 686, information is X-ray, you cleared Budapest, Adama 1 Delta departure runway 34, climb 5,000 feet, squawk 1000.
Red nose 838, airborne passing 2,800 for 5,000.
Red nose 838, radar 134.675, goodbye.
13475, red nose 838.
134.675.
134.675, thank you, red nose 838.
And Austrian 377 Mike, request push and start.
I'll just go 5,000 feet.
Okay, flaps up.
3009.
Departure, good day, red nose 838, climbing out of 3,900 for 5,000.
Red nose 838, Wien radar status identified, climb flight level 240.
Climb flight level 240, red nose 838.
Austrian 271, direct Barbit.
Eric Barbit, Austrian 271.
Austrian 978 Bravo, descent 8,000 feet, QNH 1017.
Flight
level 240 set.
Bravo.
And temperature is okay, we don't really need NTIs at the moment. So we'll leave that off.
Etihad 809, turn left heading 240.
Left 240, Etihad.
It's coming up to clear.
Austrian 3 Sierra Kilo,
Yeah,
turn
very good.
right heading 250.
That effect is pretty cool. Actually, the winter effects in P3D are pretty nice. Yeah, for sure.
Etihad 809, reduce speed 180 knots.
180, Etihad 809.
Austrian 3 Sierra Kilo, speed 180 knots or greater.
180 or more, Austrian 3 Sierra Kilo.
Austrian 271, contact Budapest 120.375, bye.
Contact Budapest on 120.375, Austrian 271 packages.
Etihad 809, turn right heading 310, cleared ILS 34.
Right, 310, clear at 34 Emirates,
Okay, whiskey, well,
Sierra Kilo, turn right heading 310, clear island 34.
we're not going to have any
310,
waypoints to
34,
check
Clear
fuel against except for the Lennox, because we had a change of runway and our flight plan reflects the other runway. It's okay, no worries.
Lufthansa 1885, descent 6,000 feet, QNH 1017.
Our cruise altitude for today is
1017, Lufthansa 1885.
flight level
That is 1 Echo Uniform,
300.
6,000 feet, QNH 1017.
We could ask for more, and I'm thinking we could get 380 if possible. We can try that.
German Cargo 4772, we are ready for base anytime.
German Cargo 4772, turn right heading 250, descent 3,000 feet.
Alright, 250, descending 3000, German Cargo 4772.
Friend 3 Sierra Kilo, speed 180 knots until 6 miles, final contact tower 119 decimal, correction 123.8, bye-bye.
Just past 6 miles, power 238, Biscayne, then 3 Sierra Kilo.
See, it's going to be 134675. That's what we're on now.
Etihad 809, speed 180 knots until 6 miles, final.
1806 miles, final at 809.
After Lennox, there's not going to be anybody, and that's when I'll change my
German Cargo
my flight altitude.
4772, turn right heading 310, cleared ILS 34.
Right, heading 310, clear the left 34, German Cargo 4772.
Right, Etihad 809, establish localized.
Etihad 809, contact tower 123.8, bye-bye.
Contact tower 19.4.
Etihad 809, 123.8.
123.8, Etihad 809.
So we have 600 miles to go. Expected time of arrival
978 Bravo, turn right heading
is
050.
expected time of arrival is 2015 Zulu.
Heading 050, option 978 Bravo.
2015. So what is that? 19 to 20 is 1 hour, 1 hour 15, 1.5 hours to go. There's Lennox where we can do our
Lufthansa
baseline
1885, descent 3,000 feet.
for fuel burn.
3,000 feet, Lufthansa 1885.
Red Nose 838, climb flight level 300.
Flight level 300, Red Nose 838.
Lufthansa 1885, turn right heading 250.
Right, 250, Lufthansa 885.
Wind radar, Red Nose 838. I was wondering, can we change our cruise altitude to 380 if possible?
Red Nose 838, continue on Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
Roger, over to Unicom 122.8. Red Nose 838, good night.
German Cargo 4772, speed 180 knots until 8 miles final, correct, 6 miles final.
180 until 6 in West, German Cargo 4.
Okay. Unicom traffic, red nose 838 climbing out of flight level 200 for 300. We are now amending our cruise altitude to 380, so currently climbing out of flight level 200 for 380, red nose 838. So let's go ahead and set 380, and we'll do the alt intervent, and that should have updated. Yep, on the cruise alt page it's been updated, and then the flight altitude has been updated too. Coolness. Smooth sailing. So today to preserve daylight, we've rewound the clock by 7 hours so that we arrive with a little bit of light remaining. Well, it should be not quite sunset in Goteborg. It's the first daylight flight we've done in a while. I think the last 3 have been nighttime flights. Okay, so it looks like we are going to pick up some ATC, and it looks like okay, it's EDMM, which is München radar 133565. So we'll tune to that in a little bit. So that's München radar. The next one after that is going to be that's Berlin approach. We don't need that. Let's look on VATSIM. Yeah, München radar. Yep, that covers that whole area. And then the next one after that goes pretty much north. And what do we hit there north of that? Is Bremen radar. So let's take a look at that. München radar, Bremen radar. Bremen is 124175. München was 133565. Good enough for now. Oh, Lennox was, fuel was 6.2. So we're about 400 kilos over on compared to the plan. And now that we're climbing to a much higher cruise altitude, we'll be accumulating fuel for sure. So Victor Lima Mike is our next waypoint, which is VATSIM. But where do we, okay, so that's Prague. Oh, do we have Prague? crossover at HDO. HDO. Okay, so it looks like we can ignore this Prague message. We're getting on the flight plan. It's gonna be HDO is really where we're gonna switch over to München right now. So I've got it ready to go, and in fact HDO, let's see how far away HDO is. It's not too far. We should be at HDO by 1911 Zulu. So 1911. Okay, so 11 plus 4, 15 minutes time. But probably in 10 minutes, let's see if we can get HDO on here. Yeah, there we go. It's not far though, so let's go ahead and switch the radio over to München radio. Just for grins, I can show our whole flight route. LOWW in the bottom of the page and ESGG at the top.
Radar hello, meeting 1 Kilo Alpha, coming flight level 2502 Pala.
Meeting 1 Kilo Alpha, ciao, identified, climb to flight level 310.
Flight level 310, meeting 1 Kilo Alpha.
Alpha 9502, call Rhein 133860, ciao. 133860, Alpha 95 altitude. Eurowings 4165, contact Langen 124730. Langen radar on 14730 for Eurowings 4165, tschüss.
München radar service, Eurowings 7 Alpha, level 154, climb 19 0 direct LOWW.
Eurowings 7 Alpha, servus, climb to flight level 310.
Climbing 310, Eurowings 7 Alpha.
Almost getting to our cruise altitude, passing flight level 364. You can probably just make it out here in this information area on the primary flight display. I've got flight plan information, like what was the zero fuel weight, max zero fuel weight, takeoff weight, max takeoff weight, landing weight, max landing weight, payload, and 179 passengers today. What I use here is the landing weight figure, and when I see how much of a deviation I have between planned fuel and actual fuel, I can then take that delta and just add it to the landing weight.
260, subnext inform.
About 10 minutes time, I'm guessing I'm checking in. Okay, Victor Lima Mike is coming up. Okay, we start leveling out.
We'll shortly be making our way through the cabin to offer various beverages of your choice. There will also be a selection of goods available for purchase, and we can accept most credit cards, checks and cash. If there's anything we can do to make your trip more enjoyable, please don't hesitate to ask. Now we'd like you to sit back, relax and enjoy the flight.
Throttle pulling back. Fuel flow should be reducing. There we go.
Richard, good evening. Lufthansa cargo info 70 for level 1802 for level 290.
Cargo 8470 identified, hello, proceed direct to VMOOT.
Proceed direct to VMOOT for Lufthansa cargo 8470.
Okay. Okay, we can turn the VSD off here. Maximize the window view.
Radar Hollow, 2658, climb 250, Bala.
Victor Lima, Mike.
And 2658 identified, hello, climb to flight level 310.
Clear climb 210, final request is G6, 2658. Radar, Lufthansa cargo is 470 comfort, direct to Bravo Uniform Delta Oscar Papa.
German car, correction, Lufthansa cargo 8470 negative, VMOOT, Victor Echo, Mike Uniform.
Victor Echo, Mike Uniform Tango for Lufthansa cargo is 470.
Got a couple of guys on our screen here.
Process for it, back in the cockpit.
The one on the left
48 Fox Yankee
was going from Istanbul to somewhere, I don't recognize the call sign. Lima Kilo Papa Romeo. And then the other one on our right that's a Wizz Air going from Lima Hotel Bravo Papa to Copenhagen. So he's doing the Copenhagen, Vectors to Copenhagen event. We'll be passing by Copenhagen. It'll be interesting to see the masses of traffic as we fly by
good evening,
Copenhagen.
sir. Front 23, currently climbing, currently at flight level 120.
All right, I'm going to do a check on situation at Goteborg. Looking at the ATIS arrivals, runway 03, which is what we expected. So ILS for 03 is 110.3. One 110.3. Course will be 22.
290 direct VMOOT. Going 7 Charlie Alpha, contact Rhine 133860.
133860, you're in Central Alpha. Current gauges.
Michelle, radar, good runner, for passing level 241, inbound to Daman.
Two stations back up both, Ryanair 654 identified, hello. Proceed direct Kilo Lima Fox.
Direct south of Ryanair 654, Douglas.
Hansaland 20 Lima identified level 217, check altimeter set standard, proceed direct Kerax.
Direct Kerax and altimeter is not set.
Level 310, coming in 265, request high.
Navy 2658, contact Rhine 13386.
Navy 6, choose.
Volumetry 1 Kilo Alpha, direct Monarch.
Direct Monarch, Volumetry 1 Kilo Alpha.
Those are the guys going to Copenhagen.
Volumetry 1 Kilo Alpha for further contact Rhine 133860.
So look at all those planes in Goteborg.
133860, Volumetry 1 Kilo Alpha, bye bye.
I'm just going to be looking for anything that's available. My goodness. I'll just ask for an available slot. Not sure I can do them all because there's some construction going on.
Leipziger 60 Romeo, descent to flight level 190.
Descent flight level 190, Leipziger 60 Romeo.
Contour 7 X-ray uniform, descent to flight level 24.
Maybe by the time we get there,
Descent
there'll be a lot that are missing. Or a lot of them would have departed. Okay, so let's have a look at the ILS.
Tower, airport 151,
Airport 151, reach the radar, climb to flight level 240, final level today.
14240, airport 151.
Okay, the guy in front of me is...
Tops is forward, Foxtrot Yankee, descent to flight level 200.
Wizard 2251. Wizard 2251.
Tops with 48 Foxtrot Yankee, descent to flight level 200.
And yeah, what do we say? He's the one that's going to Copenhagen, right?
Tops with 48 Foxtrot Yankee. Tops with 48 Foxtrot Yankee, reach the radar.
München radar, good evening. Red nose 838, level at flight level 380, inbound Hermsdorf, 25 miles.
Red nose 838, call Rhine radar, frequency 133860.
Rhine radar 133, what was the rest of it?
133860.
133860, red nose 838, good night. 133. Rhine radar. Rhine radar, good evening. Red nose 838 with you, level at flight level 380, inbound Hermsdorf, 18 miles.
Red nose 838, Rhine radar. Hello, identified. Proceed direct to Sallow.
Okay, proceed direct. Let's see if I have that. Sallow, okay. Sierra Alpha Lima Lima Ox, red nose 838. Wow.
Nordic City Golf Tango contact.
Was a lot of
München radar 133.565.
a lot of waypoints cut out of that. I had to go pages before getting to the waypoint he was talking about.
During 1 Whiskey Kilo contact.
So now we have 250 miles before we get to another
124.7
fuel waypoint.
Eurowings 1 Whiskey Kilo.
Where's Salo on? Yeah, it's right at the top.
KLM 161 with you, flight level 400. Sorry for the delay, that's our cockpit.
Hey Xavier, the MIP is Flight Deck Solutions. It's spelled just like it sounds, Flight Deck Solutions, and if you do that all one word, and then it's .com.
658, approve as requested.
Okay, let's dim down that weather. It looks awful, but I don't want to have it all glaring there. There we go. So Salo, it's going to take us a while to get there. We should be there at 1944, which is in about 34 minutes. Not so long. Okay, let's start our minimums calculation here. So for the ILS, let's turn off the traffic. Okay, so let's see, minimums is going to be 678. So 680 is the closest. So our intercept is going to be 3,000 feet. Let's see, missed approach is also going to be 3,000. And parking is going to be, we can do 14, 15, 16, 17, but we'll plan on 14 if it's available. And what exit would we want to take? Probably Echo.
Good day, UPS 011 Heavy, flight level 340.
Exit on Echo.
UPS 011 Rhine, radar identified.
So it's a right exit. Because it's
6 Echo descent planway 320.
Lufthansa 6 Echo descending 320.
So we are we're about an hour away from landing. Let's check our fuel. It's hard to tell. We got so much distance to go before we get to Salo. And what we know from the previous waypoint was how much that we were over. Let's see. Previous one we were 5.9 and it was 5.6. So let's say we're going to be 400 kilos over.
6 Echo contact München radar 133 decimal 565.
Lufthansa 6 Echo 133 565, schönen Abend, ciao.
Let's go 400 kilos over.
Good evening, Jim Wings, 8001-346-3602, Dublin.
Wings 8001 Rhine radar identified.
Goteborg, runway 03. Ignore the gradient. Pull in the weather. Flaps 30. Landing weight will be 400 more than the landing weight in the plan, so that's
Wing 8001
66.
Direct the rail code
665. Okay, auto on that. Let's go calculate. Oh, it's Flight Deck Solutions. Maybe you're not hearing me and you're expecting a typed answer. Let me see if I can respond to you with my phone. Flight Deck Solution.
2658, accepting to the flight deck.
Welcome back.
There you go. Yeah, it's difficult for me to type and fly at the same time, so but anyway, there's the answer. Okay, so let's have a look. Got a calculation. And we wanted to vacate an Echo, and we can do that with auto brakes 3. Okay, based on 400 over. So 400 over 66.5. 66.5. Flaps 30. Okay, 146 plus VREF 5 knots, so 151. Okay, we're done for now. We'll recalculate once we get a little bit closer. Let's put that traffic back on. So here is
Rheinräder, guten Abend.
Copenhagen.
Level 3 for 0.
Wing 5 Kilo Papa.
They're all coming in on runway, is that 04 left?
Direkt Armut, Hörer geht auf was.
Anybody holding? Nobody's holding. Cool. Whoa, 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 what's going on here?
Lufthansa 3 Echo, level 35, so. Lufthansa 3 Echo, Rheinräder identified.
Why are we, okay.
LM 161 contact Rheinräder 1CC, that's 035.
133035, 161.
Renault 88 contact Rheinräder 1CC, that's 035.
133035, Red Nose 838.
Germanwings 8001, descent flight of 320.
3600
Red Nose 88, contact Rheinräder 1CC, that's 035.
133035, Red Nose 838.
Rheinräder, servus.
Maintain Mark decimal 75 for sequencing onto Monarch.
Mark decimal 75, outbound 9502.
KLM 161, maintain Mark decimal 80 or greater.
80 or greater, 161.
Ryan Radar, Red Nose 838 with you, flight level 380 inbound, Salo 175 miles.
Red Nose 838, Ryan Radar, hello, identified. Can you accept flight level 390?
Yes, I can accept flight level 390.
Red Nose 838, roger, climb to flight level 390.
Climbing to flight level 390, Red Nose 838.
Ryan Radar, hello, Eurowings 21 Whiskey, flight level 360 inbound box.
Eurowings 21 Whiskey, Ryan Radar, hello, identified. Proceed inbound.
I tell you, that again is from a weather injection.
Eurowings 21 Whiskey.
If you're not there to look out for it, you're screwed.
KLM 161 direct NICTAD in your flight plan in November, India Kilo Delta Alpha.
Thank you, thank you.
Ryan, hello, that was Sandra Papa, passing with 240-4280.
Red Nose 50 Papa, Ryan Radar, hello, identified, proceed direct bar up.
Direct bar up, that was 50 Papa.
Why is it 232? Let's have a look at it. We're still
Red
climbing.
Nose 50 Papa, climb to flight level 330.
330, Red Nose 50 Papa, thank you.
Eurowings 21 Whiskey, recycle squawk 2506.
Squawk 2506, Eurowings 21 Whiskey.
Qatari 38 Foxtrot, descend to flight level 290 at 2000 feet per minute or greater.
Descending level 290, 2000 feet per minute or greater, Qatari 38 Foxtrot.
KLM 161, I cannot enter NICTA into my computer.
Yeah, but KLM 161, that's your problem. You should be able to figure that out because it is in your flight plan. In that case, proceed inbound Monarch.
Proceed Monarch.
Yeah, that was scary. I can anticipate some passenger complaints. Yeah, that's right. That happens. Weather injection. I mean, I tell you, it's a nightmare, and that's what kind of inclined me to fly at a slower cruise speed, so that I have a little bit of buffer before getting to that overspeed due to the weather injections. Yeah, it's not good. In fact, I can't believe how lucky I've been that, you know, when I take bio breaks, that it doesn't happen more. In fact, I have never taken a bio break and had this happen. It's always been while I'm sitting in the cockpit. That's famous last words. You wait and see. Okay, so I can show you here. The cruise out now is 390, and you can see the optimum is 383, but the max is 393. So I'm within the envelope. Just a little bit. 380 would have been a little bit more optimal, but
KLM 161, maintain Mach decimal 8.
It's fine.
Exactly now, please.
Mach 80, KLM 161.
Ryan Radar, hello, Dolomiti 1 Kilo Alpha, flight level 3402, Mama.
Dolomiti 1 Kilo Alpha, Ryan Radar, hello, identified. Speedbird 8 Lima Victor, contact Warszawa 125.450, goodbye. Speedbird 8 Lima Victor, contact Warszawa 125.450, goodbye.
125.450, Speedbird 8 Lima Victor, thank you, goodbye.
Radar, wings, 5 Charlie, flight level 360 inbound, speak.
Sorry, 5 Charlie, Ryan Radar, hello, squawk 2056.
0256, wings, Charlie.
Qatari 38 Foxtrot, contact Bremen 124.175, tschüss.
Bremen 124.175, Qatari 38 Foxtrot, ciao.
So we actually just passed by Berlin to our left. Lots of activity there too. Maybe there's a Berlin event as well. This time frame has got a lot of different events in Europe, which is very cool. I love that because then you can fly virtually from anywhere to anywhere and you get ATC. Very nice. Okay, we've got 324 miles before we're on the ground, and we should be there by 2016 Zulu.
Wing 5 Charlie, you identified flight level 360.
Which is 1646.
November Foxtrot, contact right, 133.860, tschüss.
50 minutes.
Line 133.860, distance to November Foxtrot, ciao.
Rhein KLM 176, schönen Abend, out of 260, climb 280, inbound Dino.
KLM 176 Alpha, Rhein radar low identified, climb to flight level 320.
320, KLM 176 Alpha.
Where was it? No one.
Fine, hello. Then correction, 2658, 3602 Monarch.
Scandinavian 2658, Rhein radar hello identified.
So where should we, what ATC should we get next? I have no idea, but I'm gonna say Sweden control is 132765. Hakan Schultz is doing it. 132765. So now when we get closer to
Wing 5 Charlie, proceed direct Luros.
What is this?
Direct Luros, Wing 5 Charlie.
Okay. So then I guess you have approach. Goteborg approach. Is 124680.
Telemetry 1 Kilo Alpha, maintain Mark decimal 78 or greater.
Mark decimal 78 or greater, telemetry 1 Kilo Alpha.
Scandinavian 2658, maintain Mark decimal 78 or less.
Maintaining 76 or less to 600.
Okay, let's go to Vatscope and find out what the tower and
Wing 21 Whiskey, proceed direct.
maybe there's no tower. No, there's got to be tower. Let's see.
Direct Hotel Delta Oscar, Eurowings 21 Whiskey.
Yeah, there's delivery, ground, and tower and approach. So we're still doing runway 03. So approach is 124680, and we got that. And then tower is Landvetter Tower. And they are 18605. And ground is Landvetter ground.
Wing 7 Charlie Alpha disregards CPDLC. That is a mistake by the system enforcement.
121905. Okay.
Going to Alpha, copied.
So that's the view in Vatscope.
KLM 176 Alpha, contact Bremen 128.760.
128.760, KLM 176 Alpha.
No one's ahead of me on the route, so it's hard for
KLM
me.
161, descend to flight level 290 at 2,000 feet per minute or greater.
290 at 2,000 feet or greater, KLM 161.
Snack time. I'm having a see where you can see that protein bar. Maybe this one. I can see better this one.
Ryan Radar, good evening. Shamrock 33 Whiskey, passing flight level 250, clear flight level 280, board Heligan.
Shamrock 33 Whiskey, Ryan Radar, lower delta flight, down to flight level 320.
Flight level 320, Shamrock 33 Whiskey.
Ryan Radar, good evening. With 106 Yankee, flight level 350.
With 106 Yankee, Ryan Radar, hello, identified.
I think I should take a bio break. See if that's possible. Brian Radar, Red Nose 838 would like to leave the cockpit for 5 minutes.
Red Nose 838, roger, approved, report back.
We'll report back, Red Nose 838. Okay guys, I'll be right back.
Rubber Hero, Tower 13 Lima, climbing to flight level 280.
Tower 13 Lima, Ryan Radar, hello, identified. Proceed direct Monarch, maintain Mark decimal 78.
Direct Monarch and maintain 0.78 Mach, Tower 13 Lima.
Tower, correction Tower 13 Lima, correct, climb to flight level 320.
And climbing to flight level 320 for Tower 13 Lima.
Einen guten Abend, Lufthansa X-30, Heavy Flight Level 380.
Lufthansa 830, Ryan Radar, hello, identified. Shamrock 33 Whiskey, continue your climb, please.
Gut gemacht. Sim hat sich gerade noch kurz aufgehangen.
Roger. KLM 161, contact Bremen 124.175, tschüss.
124.175, danke, Jascha.
Alpine 90502, descent at 2,500 feet per minute, or correction, descent at 2,000 feet per minute or greater.
2,000 feet per minute or greater, Alpine 90502.
Ryan Radar, guten Abend, runner 3 Papa Tango, available 30.
Runner 3 Papa Tango, Ryan Radar, low identified, proceed direct Ruffalo.
Proceed direct Ruffalo, runner 3 Papa Tango.
Shamrock 33 Whiskey, contact Bremen 128.760.
128.760, Shamrock 33 Whiskey, ciao.
Vienna to Goteborg, Sweden. And we've got about 40 minutes before our top of descent, maybe slightly less than that. Here's our cockpit all the way up. And it's a dual seater here, 737. And closer.
Ryanair 998 Bravo, Rheinradar, hello, identified, class flight level 300.
Flight level 300, Ryanair 998 118 miles to go to our top of descent. You can see the TV at the top there, that's where we're going to start descending.
Descent to flight level 350.
And there we are on the iPad. Alright. Ciao for now.
Eurowing 21 Whiskey, descent to flight level 350.
To flight level 350, Eurowing 21 Whiskey.
Okay, back in the cockpit. Rhine radar, red nose 838 back in the cockpit.
Red nose 838, Roger. Telemetry 1 Kilo Alpha, descent to flight level 290, maintain Mach decimal 79 or greater if able.
Descent flight level 250, Mach 79 or greater, telemetry 1 Kilo.
Telemetry 1 Kilo Alpha negative, descent to flight level 290.
Let's get the reading for the fuel at Salo.
290, telemetry 1 Kilo.
Fuel burn. How far to Salo? (1944). 6 minutes.
Taram 1 to Lima, maintain Mach decimal 76.
Maintain was from 078 to 076, Taram 1.
Wings 21 Whiskey, contact Rhine radar on frequency 133.860, goodbye.
Contact to Rhine radar 133.860, Eurowings 21 Whiskey, bye bye, thank you.
Ryanair 998 Bravo, proceed direct Grablow, climb to flight level 340.
Direct Grablow level 340, Ryanair 998 Bravo.
Taram 1 Lima, descent to flight level 290.
Descending to flight level 290, Taram 1 Lima.
Telemetry 1 Kilo Alpha, contact Bremen 124.175, goodbye.
124.175, telemetry 1 Kilo.
Taram 1 Lima for sequencing, turn left heading 280, maintain Mach decimal 75.
Left heading 280, maintaining 075, Taram 1 Lima.
Ryanair 3 Papa Tango, contact Maastricht 136.465, goodbye.
Maastricht on 136.435, Ryanair 3 Papa Tango, have a good night.
Red Nose 838, contact Sweden on 124.155, goodbye.
Was that 12? Can you say the frequency again for Red Nose 838?
Red Nose 838, Sweden 124.155.
Roger, Sweden control on 124.155. Red Nose 838, good night.
Control, speed of 63 Charlie, passing flight level 260, inbound to Peron.
First, Ryanair 998 Bravo, climb to flight level 360.
Climb to 360, Ryanair 998 Bravo.
Ryanair 998 Bravo, contact Bremen 128.760, goodbye.
128.760, Ryanair 998 Bravo 24.
Speedbird 63 Charlie, Rheinreiter Lloyd.
Sweden control, good day. Red Nose 838 with you, flight level 390, 16 miles inbound, waypoint Salo.
Good evening, Red Nose 838, Sweden control, identified.
Sweden control, good evening, Red Nose 8320, flight level 240.
Good evening, Red Nose 8320, Sweden control, identified, climb flight level 340.
Climb the flight level 340, Red Nose 8320.
Salo in 11.5 miles. We'll do our fuel check, see if any adjustments are needed. Okay, here we go to Salo. 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 Supposed to have 4.27, but we have 4.8. 4.8, so 4.3 to 4.8 is 0.5, so 66.6. Just 100 kilos more than what we had calculated. Go recalculate. Oh, been kicked out. Okay, ESGG, runway 03. What are the conditions like? Oh, landing on route is what we need. ESGG, runway 03, ignore gradient, flap config, flaps 30, landing weight 66.6. Auto calculate. We were still trying to vacate an Echo. So that's all the traffic coming into Copenhagen. You can see here. I'll show it to you on the nav display shortly. Okay, so yep, just slightly tighter. Auto brakes 3 should be fine. Making echo. You see that? So if you look towards the bottom, we have a diagram of the runway. We're landing from left to right, and you can see along the top is the brake level, and then on the bottom is the exit. So if you do auto brakes 3 kind of in the middle,
Hello, runner 66,
you'll make
control identified,
the echo exit.
350.
Climb flight level 350,
Back to our nav display is Copenhagen. They're all coming in a row into Copenhagen. How cool is that? Not sure I see any holding though. Oh, maybe this is holding in code.
Air China 855, contact Sweden Control 132.765. Bye-bye.
132.765.
Seeing a flight by.
Air China 855, bye.
Sweden Control, hello, Singapore 352, Hello, Singapore 352, Sweden Control, identified. Red Nose 838, contact the Sweden Control, 132.765, bye-bye.
Okay, contact Sweden Control on 132.765. Red Nose 838, goodbye.
Good afternoon, Air China 855, flight level 400, inbound Epic.
Air China 855, good evening, Sweden Control, radar contact.
Sweden Control, good evening. Red Nose 838 with you. Flight level 390 inbound, waypoint in rear, 37 miles.
Red Nose 838, Sweden Control, good evening, and ready, descend to flight level 290.
When ready, descend flight level 290, Red Nose 838.
Sweden Control, good fail, Scandinavian 612, passing flight level 225-280.
Scandinavian 612, good evening, Sweden Control, radar contact, climb initially flight level 330.
Flying flight level 330, Scandinavian 612.
Sweden
Control,
12468.
Nordic 938 on an early handoff from Goteborg. We are passing flight level 160 inbound Kelly.
Nordic 938, good friend, Sweden Control, radar contact, climb to flight level 350.
Climb to flight level 350, Nordic 938.
Sweden Control, Lufthansa Lima Charlie is back again, the runner is running again. Can you bring me back on track?
Lufthansa 2 Lima Charlie. That would be rather hard. Let's see where you are. Lufthansa 2 Lima Charlie, proceed direct Risma and maintain flight level 360. Direct Risma to maintain 360, please.
Lufthansa 2 Lima Charlie, direct Risma and flight level 360. Thanks a lot.
KLM 1248, flight direct Echo Lima.
Flight direct Echo Lima, KLM 1248.
Eurowings 7 Charlie Alpha, contact Sweden Control 131.280.
131.280, Eurowings 7 Charlie Alpha, thank you, bye-bye.
Goodbye. Lufthansa 2 Lima Charlie, New Squawk 5370.
5370, Lufthansa 2 Lima Charlie.
Arcus Air 625 on conversion, speed 260 knots.
Speed 20, correction 260 in conversion, Arcus Air 625.
So 124.68, Goteborg approach. Roger. Should be top of descent in 12 miles. Can I see any of that in Copenhagen? No.
Lufthansa 2 Lima Charlie, you're very high for approach and it's a lot of traffic below, so fly direct Tom V. Tango Oscar Mike Victor India.
Lufthansa 2 Lima Charlie, direct Tom V.
And Lufthansa 2 Lima Charlie, join Tom V holding as published. You have a holding instruction on text.
Lufthansa 2 Lima Charlie, yeah, holding as Tom V as instructed by text.
Okay, here we are at our top of descent.
Arcus Air 625, contact and report descent speed to Goteborg approach on 124.680.
Keep assign speed and contact Goteborg approach 124.680, Arcus Air.
Descent checklist, pressurization landing altitude has been set.
Red nose 838, contact Sweden Control 131.280.
Okay, Sweden Control 131.280, red nose 838, good night.
Good night. Lufthansa 2 Lima Charlie, descend to flight level 29.
Goteborg approach, you could have at Arcus Air 625, speed 260 on descent. Quality 2 India X-ray, proceed direct point, Charlie Hotel 743.
Direct Charlie Hotel 743, calling 2 India X-ray.
Quality 2 India X-ray, contact Copenhagen approach 118.455.
18455, quality 2 India X-ray, good night.
Good night.
Sweden Control, good evening, red nose 838, descending through flight level 357 for 290.
Red nose 838, good evening, identified clearance Risma 4 Lima, runway 03, descent level 160.
Risma 4 for runway 03 and descend to, give me the flight number, altitude again.
Red nose 838, paper and pencil, Risma 4 Lima, arrival runway 03, flight level 160.
Roger, Risma 4 Lima approach and runway 03, flight level 160, red nose 838. Risma
Sweden, good evening.
4
with you flight level 2.
Okay, let's do it. Change. Because I don't
Singapore 352, very good evening, identified.
Risma
Clearance, Titwood 2 Alpha 04 left, descend flight level 100.
Here, Titwood 2 Alpha for runway 04 left, and descend flight level 100, Singapore 35.
Good.
Scandinavian 415, clearance aeronaut to Alpha 04 left, descend flight level 100.
We cleared the aeronaut 2 Alpha arrival, descend level 100, 04 left, and then 115.
Yes, maintain the heading for now. I will clear you direct aeronaut shortly.
Roger, maintain the heading for now, standing 115.
Eurowings 7 Charlie Alpha, contact Goteborg approach 124.205.
124.205, Eurowings 7 Charlie Alpha, thank you, bye-bye.
Red nose 838, speed 250 knots.
250 knots, red nose 838.
Weather control, good evening. Red nose 8320, flight level 30, descend flight level 290.
Red nose 8320, good evening. Clearance aeronaut to Alpha 04 left. When ready, descend flight level 150.
Descend flight level 150, red nose 8320.
Red nose 82320. Confirm aeronaut to Alpha 04 left.
Sorry, clear for aeronaut 2 Alpha for runway 04 left, red nose 8320.
For less, yes.
Red nose 8320. Please prepare for the aeronaut holding as published. Prepare.
Prepare for aeronaut holding established, red nose 8320.
Sweden, Scandinavian 443.
Scandinavian 443, good evening, identified climb flight level 190.
190, Scandinavian 443.
Singapore 352, descent 5,000 feet on the QNH 1034.
Descent 5,000, QNH 1034, Singapore 352.
Scandinavian 415, resume on navigation, direct point aeronaut.
Resume on navigation, direct aeronaut, Scandinavian 415.
Scandinavian 415, join aeronaut holding as published at flight level 100.
Join the aeronaut holding as published, flight level 100, Scandinavian 415.
Scandinavian 443 CPDLC service is terminated. Clearance Aeronaut 2 Alpha, arrival 04 left. Descend flight level 110.
Aeronaut 2 Alpha, arrival 04 left. Descend flight level 110 and Super terminated. Scandinavian 443.
Scandinavian 443, join Aeronaut holding as published.
Join Aeronaut holding Scandinavian 443. Echo Sierra, should we also hold the alarm?
Negative, you are number 1.
Number 1.
Quality 6, Echo Sierra, contact Copenhagen approach 119 and decimal 805.
Yes, Copenhagen approach 119.805, quality 6, Echo Sierra, thank you, brother.
Singapore 352, contact Copenhagen approach 118 and decimal 455.
118.455, Singapore 352.
Reynolds 8320, join Aeronaut holding as published, flight level 120.
Join Aeronaut holding, establish flight level 120, red nose 8320.
And Scandinavian 415, just confirming the official to reduce the speed to 230 knots as per the holder, just maintain 250.
Scandinavian 415, free speed.
Free speed, Scandinavian 415.
Control, can you confirm red nose 838 is cleared to descend via the Risma 4 Lima approach?
Red nose 838, contact Goteborg approach 124, this 1205.
124-205, red nose 838.
And you were only cleared 160 and you are flight level 140, so you are leveling busting right now.
Roger.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you store any electronic devices until you are safely parked at the gate, as use of such devices could interfere with
Control, red nose 838.
In final preparation for landing, please ensure your seatbelts are securely fastened, your seatbelts are in the upright position, and your tray tables are stowed. Any hand luggage should be underneath the seat in front of you or placed in the overhead locker. The flight attendants will be passing through the cabin one last time to complete their final compliance check and to collect any remaining cups and glasses.
Maybe it's 980. Approach red nose 838.
Honor detected, flight level 190.
Climb unrestricted flight level 190 to Foxtrot.
Approach red nose 838.
Wrong frequency.
One, 2, 4, 680.
Red nose 838, go back to previous frequency and ask for the one you should be on.
Roger. 124205.
Zero.
121-280 for the A9 Victor.
For the 89 Victor, confirm 131.280.
Sorry, 131-280 for the 89 Victor.
Correct.
Approach red nose 838 with you at 13,000 feet.
Red nose 838, V2 approach identified. Descend flight level 80.
Descend flight level 80, red nose 838.
Lufthansa to Lima Charlie, turn left heading 030.
Lufthansa to Lima Charlie left 030.
You're 7 Charlie Alpha, I guess you need the vectors.
I thought we are about 8,000 above our path.
You're wing 7 Charlie Alpha, turn left heading 200 vectors to approach.
Left heading 200, pursuing Central Alpha.
Renault 838, descend 5000 feet, QNH 1038.
Descend 5000, QNH 1038, red nose 838.
Lufthansa to Lima Charlie, descend flight level 80.
Lufthansa to Lima Charlie, descend level 80.
Approach below Goteborg 956 Alpha. 956 Alpha, it's Borg identified. Renault 838, descend altitude 3,000 feet. Clear the island approach, runway 03, either arrival.
Okay, cleared for the approach runway 03, and was there a change of frequency there?
Negative.
Roger.
Lufthansa to Lima Charlie, speed 220 knots or less.
Lufthansa to Lima Charlie, speed 220 or less.
Runner 956 Alpha, turn left heading 100.
100, Ryanair 956 Alpha.
Okay, flaps 1.
Lufthansa 2 Lima Charlie, descend altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1038.
Lufthansa 2 Lima Charlie, descend 5,000 feet, QNH 1038.
Runner 956 Alpha, turn left heading 050, clear Dallas approach, runway 03.
050, clear for ILS 03, Ryanair 956 Alpha.
Approach, I'm missing the glide slope. I'm going to have to go around. This is Red Nose 838.
Red Nose 838, climb, sorry, maintain 5,000 feet and turn left heading 200.
Left heading 200, Red Nose 838.
Lufthansa 2 Lima Charlie, turn left heading 350, descend 3,000 feet, clear Dallas approach, runway 03.
Lufthansa 2 Lima Charlie, left 350, descend 3,000 feet, clear Dallas 03. Goteborg approach, easy 466, out of Goteborg at 3,000 feet, climbing 5,000 feet.
Bearings, correction, easy 466, climb flight, Goteborg approach, identified, climb flight level, standby. Easy 466, climb flight level 150.
Climbing flight level 150, easy 466.
Bearings 0, correction 7, Charlie Alpha, turn left heading 050, clear Dallas approach, runway 03.
Left 050, clear left 03, rolling some traffic.
Ryanair 956 Alpha, establish 03.
Runner 956 Alpha, contact tower 118.605.
119.605, Ryanair 956 Alpha.
Bearing 7 Charlie Alpha, speed 220 knots or less.
Speed 220 or less, showing some traffic.
Oh no. Oh no, my system is completely jammed. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. What is going on?
Translate rate, confirm 5,000 feet.
Red Nose 838, yeah, I'm having some trouble controlling it, but I'm coming back down to 5,000. Red Nose 838.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's go command mode again. And go heading select.
Red Nose 838, descend altitude 3,000 feet.
Descend 3,000 feet, Red Nose 838.
Good evening, KLM 61 Delta 737, descending flight level 130 with information kilo.
KLM 61 Delta, Goteborg approach, identified, information kilo is valid, thank you for that, and descend flight level 100.
Hey Smokey.
Flight level 100, KLM 61 Delta.
I don't have a price, but haven't calculated.
Red Nose 838, turn left heading 050, cleared ILS approach, runway 03.
Left heading 050, cleared ILS approach 03, red nose 838. Flaps 5.
Is the 466, contact center control 131.280.
Going to 121.280, easy 466.
Is the 466, negative 131.280.
131.280, easy 466.
Tower.
Thank you.
118, 605.
Young Central Alpha, can we get heading to re-intercept? We don't receive a local alpha yet.
118, 605.
You're Central Alpha, continue present heading, I will give you new heading soon.
Oh, copy that. Present heading.
What the heck? Why is it climbing in?
Okay.
I'm good.
We switched to tower.
Hey, sir, I'm sorry about that. You're Lufthansa to Lima Charlie, contact tower 118605.
So Lima Charlie 118605, thanks, bye.
Red Nose 838 is going to have to go offline. My sim is behaving very strange. So, sayonara. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right, let's disconnect from VATSIM and try and do this again properly. Okay, so let's get down 5,000 feet. Well, let's stay at 3,000 feet if we can. We're now 180 knots, flaps 5. So let's see, we're heading select. We're too high. Let's see if we can get down. Just doesn't seem to want to. All right, let's just go around. Just do a loop. And try to descend to 3,000 feet. Right, the intercept was 3,000. Yeah, so price-wise, you're looking at, see now it's not even stopping at 3,000. That's altitude. Okay, autopilot. I see. I'm not even able to do autopilot disconnect. My sim is all jammed. Yeah, sim is jammed. Let's turn the flight directors on. Still have our auto throttle engaged. It should maintain that. Okay, so let's keep going around. Okay, now flight director back up. Who's this? Let's go try to go into approach mode here. Landing gear down, flaps 15. Okay, here we go. Looks like we're getting, okay, flaps 30, speed check. Flaps 30. .151 knots. Probably got much less fuel than that. Okay, now we're locked in. Lights on. Landing checklist. Engine start switches to continuous. Speed brakes armed. Landing gear down, and flaps are up, down, and set in green. Okay. All right. So we've got it locked in now. We're probably going to be a bit fast because we've burned off more fuel. Lights on. Crazy. Yeah, for the sim, think about the price of a luxury mid-size sedan. That's about the price. Okay, here we come. I think we're looking for echo. Boy, what was up with that? Too much. This is definitely a system glitch issue. Finally on the right glide slope. You can see the poppies inside. 2 whites, 2 reds, and we're gonna head for parking 1-4. It's too bad we had to do this offline, but better to do that than to have chaos for our arrival.
1000.
Okay, we're gonna look for exit echo. Autopilot disconnect. Very snowy Landvetter. I feel very miserable for my comms with the ATC. Not very good.
Approaching 03.
Approaching minimum 400. 300.
Auto throttle disconnect.
Minimums.
Landing.
Light slow. 200. Light slow. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Manual braking. Knots. It's covered in snow.
And we ask that you remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened until the seatbelt sign has been turned off and the aircraft comes to a complete stop at the gate. That will be the only indication that it is safe to get up and move about the cabin.
Oh boy.
We also ask that you keep the aisle clear of any hand luggage. This is the termination of our flight, so we ask that you check the seatbelt pockets and overhead
Let's
lockers
just stop here
for any
briefly.
articles you may have brought with you. Extra care should be taken when opening overhead lockers, as some items may have shifted during our flight.
Put our parking
On
brakes
behalf of
on.
the captain and his crew, we would like to thank you for flying with us and wish you all a pleasant stay. Thank you.
So get the APU on. Still have our taxi light on. Let's pick our gate, which was going to be 14. Well, okay. Okay, gate 14. It's interesting, we could put on the traffic and just see where the other aircraft are, but it's not going to help us. Okay, 14, okay. So I would go on Yankee. Four is actually available, so there is actually an aircraft in front of us, but that shouldn't trouble us. This is actually a nice airport. He's turning. He's probably going to go for 14, but we're going to go there and nobody will know it. Probably also going for 14, but like I said, nobody would ever know. On the bus, dual bleeds on. Yeah, he went to 14 as well. But it's all right, it's empty for us. Hello, hello. What is the software open in the top corner? Oh, that's Navigraph charts. Navigraph charts. That's my navigation software. So here's a wider view, showing the route and wherever there's ATC and other traffic. Hope that helps. And we're parked. Okay, dual bleeds on, powering off. And we parked at 2031. And let me just see set times on here. Takeoff was at 2025. Landing was at 20. Oh, that's odd. That's not right. 2025. Both of them say 2025. Not correct. Elapsed time was 1:43. We could probably work something out from that. Elapsed time was 1 hour, 43 minutes, and 47 seconds. APU off and, sorry, APU bleed off. Oh, no, sorry. I'm messing up again. Oh, it's not been a good day. Okay, now we have ground power. Now we can turn the APU off and all pumps off. So fuel remaining was 3.8. Let's check the landing rate. No, that's not what I want. Oh, I didn't want that either. I'm not going to be able to, well, I can let the folks out of their seats. Lights off. We'll have to imagine them disembarking because I've just disabled GSX. Let's see if I can re-enable it, yeah. And while I'm enabling it, I can try it again. Request deboarding.
Deboarding requested.
Norwegian Air Shuttle. Okay. So landing rate. Let's see what kind of a disaster that was.
Passengers deboarding starting.
Wow, minus 38 feet per minute. That's an amazing landing. But I know why it's showing up so nice. It's because the sim has the smart cars has got an issue. Let me see where I'm putting landing rate. Landing rate is minus 38 feet per minute. There's an issue with smart cars, and that is that if you bounce off the runway, it'll only pick up the second landing. So obviously if you have a hard bounce and then you land softer on the second one is going to be softer. So that's why I've got minus 38 feet per minute for the second one, which is totally wrong, but that's the way it gets recorded. So there you have it. Yeah, not a very good end to our flight, unfortunately. Not good. I look forward to redoing that flight again. It's weird that the takeoff and the landing time were the same. I'll have to work it out. Well, we know the landing time was 2025, and we know the elapsed time, so we have just subtract that time, and we'll get our proper takeoff time. So I'm going to say need to calculate. Okay, guys, not a good one. I hope to give you better performance at a later time. we'll probably try to fly again tomorrow. I just have to work out what my flight is. So ciao for now. Enjoy the playback. Ciao.